This episode is dedicated to Dave Fudge, the host of the Thomas Beckett Open Mic, who sadly passed away not long after this episode was shot. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to meet such a kind and well-loved man, musician and curator of music. My condolences to his friends and family.
Hark! Dost thou wish to come on an adventure with us? We're on a pilgrimage to Canterbury, to meet the clangers, to find the oldest working church in the English-speaking world, and on the way to meet one of my favourite musicians. All in today's Canterbury Tale. Are you ready, pilgrims? Let us fare merrily.
We're on the road to heaven knows and feeling groovy. Those city lights and pretty sights, they're bound to move me. It's just 69 cities. It's just 69 cities. It's just 69 cities till I get home.
"69 Cities" is a musical van life adventure where we're going to every city in the UK to discover unsigned independent musicians and share them with the world.
Hello, so I'm here at Dalston Curve Gardens. Never been here before. I'm here to see Disraeli do his solo show, and I'm really excited. I drove all the way down to London just for this, 200 miles. It's my reward for not getting a Glastonbury ticket. This place looks pretty amazing. I'm going to show you around.
Just a quick note to say that after I completed this episode, Disraeli changed his name to Diz Undone for a series of very interesting but complex reasons, linked in the description. It's a bit too baked in to change now, so if I say Diz's old name, I'm referring to Diz Undone. I'm sorry, Diz.
God, they're playing John Martin. That is always a really good sign. Yes.
So I found myself amidst the beautiful Dalston Curve Gardens. It was a venue that feels honestly the opposite of London, making it quite appropriate. It was to be a night of heavy rain and insufficient gazebo space, leading both artists to invite the crowd onto the stage with them. There was a magic in this night.
See him tempted where the gods and festive faith was holding. There was nothing left to hold on. Eyes intact, see his presence so clear. Talking frankly with the animals that listen, or the wild just takes them home for too long. Oh, he's thinking about the room that he grew up in, a place that he could understand. Oh, he's thinking about the room that he grew up in, the future that he never planned. Oh, he's thinking about the room that he grew up in. Oh, he's thinking about the room that he grew up in. Hold on to yourself. Don't you hold it too tight. We're back and forth, we're learning to embrace it. Doesn't always feel right. Eyes intact, see his presence so clear. Talking frankly with the animals that listen, or the wild just takes them home for too long.
This is amazing. So the crowd literally just moved the gazebos, and now we're right next to the stage. What are the odds?
I knew that Disraeli was going to be a great show, but nothing prepared me for what was about to happen.
Running in the morning light, trying to catch a falling tide. Running in the morning light, pressure out the window. Running in the morning light, trying trying to catch a seed of time, running in the morning light and pressure. Look, I'm not particularly deadly, though I carry arms I'm not afraid to use. Being I'm a doer, I'd be doing balls deep, clambering the cliffs in a scruffy set of shoes. So don't invite me to your poncy little dinner, though I am pretty handy with your codes. See me in the cellar with the swingers, they are more my scene. Come strip me of my clothes, cause I can hold a pose for minutes, even hours. But eventually something sours, something flings itself around, and me yelling now it's time to friggin' wriggle out. Get trousers, pulling people out their pouches, running in the morning light. The marshland couldn't give a frig for me, it's a space out of history. Bury my visage in its mud holes, and when the day rises I have struck gold. Geese fly in celebration, that's my church. I prefer the wind over any kind of audience. When I chat my verse, I launch my soul. People say there's madness in the heat of my performance. Maybe so. Maybe there'll be sorrow on my death stone. Maybe I'll be geriatric nutter bombing Tesco. At least I'll have been honest from the get-go. I'm honestly the opposite of London. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a falling tide. Running in the morning light, pressure out the window. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a seed of time. Running in the morning light, pressure. Look, Daddy was a preacher man, spoke the Holy Ghost at peace protests. We reclaimed the streets together, sweet Moses, part of the asphalt. Tell it like a town crier, light the fuse. They'll never televise the news, all he taught me. He born in 1940s, truths that he had to fight to find. Me born in Thatcherite decline, same appetite for life. Learned sanity from Catcher in the Rye, now the stamina is mine. The wild animus, the caravan standing in the vines. The grizzly bear is mine, the pistol and the steam, forever back in Bristol in my dreams. And the world is often ending in them, and that is often cause for joy. I'm back in adolescence in a wall of noise, banging a snare drum, clocking how they murder us slow. Dad, come, we've got further to go. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a falling tide. Running in the morning light, pressure out the window. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a seed of time. Running in the morning light, pressure. Sing it if you know it. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a falling tide. Running in the morning light, pressure out the window. Running in the morning light, trying to catch a seed of time. Running in the morning light, pressure. Pressure. Do an hour-long medley. Take me dancing. Take me from this place where I can't even breathe. Oh, take me dancing. I've got no one to pray to, I'm on my knees. Sail away now, and when you sail away, let me aboard. 'Cause I am tired of running. Turn the phone around. Tired of screaming out, I'm tired of being ignored. Take me dancing. Take me from this place where I can't even breathe. Oh, take me dancing. I've no one to pray to, I'm on my knees. Where's the beat? Sail away now. Sail away now. When you sail away, let me aboard. 'Cause I am tired of running, tired of screaming out, I'm tired of being ignored. International Gospel Champions 1992 to 1998.
So, the gig was absolutely amazing. I got a vinyl, and I got to meet Disraeli as well, and he was as sound as you could possibly hope for. You know when you're a little bit scared to meet somebody because you've got a lot of feelings for their music, and you're worried. I didn't have to be worried. Lovely fella. It's been a beautiful night. It's been so good. I'm so happy. My train's here, so I better get on it.
Running in the morning light, pressure.
Well, I'm back in the van after a lovely night, and I've got this lovely LP that I bought from Disraeli, wrapped in cling film because of the rain. Fortunately, he signed it, but it's all smudged. You know what? I don't mind because it kind of fits the album artwork, and I've got the memory and the story, which matters more. I'm never going to sell this anyway, so I'm going to go start driving now, I think, and I'm going to aim for Canterbury. I'll see you in a bit. A quick pause for a special 69 Cities announcement. Over the time that we've not been publishing, I've applied for an Arts Council England National Lottery project grant to film and edit the remaining 39 episodes of 69 Cities. And we got it. Which means from now on 69 Cities is going to be my job, and hopefully within the next 3 years we will have the full series out. There's a few episodes that we already made before we got the grant funding that are going to come out first, and as the Arts Council money kicks in, you're going to notice a considerable upgrade in the quality of these episodes. So thank you so much to Arts Council England and the National Lottery. We're back on the road. So I parked up in the sleigh boy last night. Let's see what it's like. Oh, lovely. That is a class lay-by. I like it. This lay-by is a really beautiful place to wake up in, but Park for Night did warn me that it was a local docking spot. It was far too wet and rainy to worry about any of that when I arrived last night, so well, yeah, here's the evidence. Blueberry. Right, so I found a Morrison's here, and it's got a swimming bath next door, so that might be a good place to shower. There's something I gotta get off my chest here, right? I've just been into Aldridge Leisure Centre, and I asked them, like, you know, if I could pay for a shower, and they said that'd be £7.10 to pay for a shower because I've got to rent a lane swimming session. So I've got to drive another 8 miles now to get to a motorway services to shower. They said they did used to let people shower there, but people were taking the piss. I can't help but think this is a community facility, right? Who is more in need of a community facility than people who can't afford to shower? People who are homeless, people who are travelling. Aldridge Leisure Centre, you have failed in your purpose. My Zen point. Let's go. You're not going to believe this, it's happened again. I'm just seeing 69s everywhere now. Apart from, unfortunately, not in the dogging lay-by. Okay, it's time. Let's get out of the bicycle. So I'm going to cycle into Canterbury and have a little bit of an explore. I really need to buy a bike helmet. I think I'm getting close to the centre. This is picturesque. So this is fascinating. You can see this is where the old mill wheel would have gone and rotated from the pressure of the water, and the axle is still there. So that would have been a mill once, and on the other side you got the miller's arms. Mill looks like a grumpy bugger though. I loved cycling into Canterbury on my 60-year-old rattling bike, and I soon found myself in the beautiful city centre at the Beanie Museum. I think my adventure needs to start here. I have heard a lot about this place. Or a museum and free library, founded in 1858, or the Beanie House of Art and Knowledge, one or the other. Just want to take a second to admire the detail on this building. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I met my baby in a Wilkinson store. Got in a squabble over washing powder. Her eyes they twinkled and she gave me a smile. Our lips collided in the furnishings aisle. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this rook has a really interesting story. What happened is these children caught it and they put this red coat on it as a prank. And what happened is its flock rejected it, started bullying it and making an awful lot of noise and pecking it. It made such a commotion that the keeper came and shot it and some of the other rooks as well. But I think it's a really interesting story, firstly because of the impacts of a very small change, but also because it's very interesting to see how just a small change in colour of a bird can result in the rejection of the flock, and I think that's maybe quite similar with humans.
My sexy baby blue. My sexy baby blue. My sexy baby blue. Yow!
This double pistol hand gauntlet with flip-out knife looks like it came out of the medieval equivalent of a Guy Ritchie movie.
Now this is my personal award cabinet. I happen to have won all of these awards. This is the one for being slightly awesome. So the one for being slightly more awesome. This is the one for being exceptionally awesome. There's medals I just get for each day of being alive. How very generous. Now this is cool. This is a duckling with 4 legs. That's the kind of entertainment I want to see. It's been adopted by infant school and nursery. So this is the dead animal fella doing his thing in his grand staircase. It does seem very Victorian to just find something really cool and kill it. Look at all these snakes in jars. Oh my god, they've even taxidermised the clangers. Poor clangers.
They hadn't, thank goodness, taxidermied the clangers. This was in fact an exhibition of the work of small films. This world-famous TV production company consisted of 2 men in a shed, Oliver Postgate and Peter Furman. They made stop-motion children's television shows using both cut-out paper drawings and models with armatures. The shows that they created together are still well known and beloved today.
So this is the shed that they made it all in. And this is the set. I love how they're using National Dried Milk as a light diffuser or something like.
Their filmography was huge and included such children's favourites as Ivor the Engine, Noggin the Nog, The Clangers and Bagpuss. My absolute favourite when I was growing up was The Clangers, and the few episodes we had on videotape I watched over and over again. The Clangers were described by Oliver as a small tribe or extended family of mouse-like persons living their peaceful lives on, in and around a small, undistinguished moon. They make interesting inventions and live strange little lives, which to a young aspiring inventor was so wonderful. The characters themselves were knitted by Peter Furman's wife, Joan. My next favourite is Ivor the Engine, a young railway engine in a sleepy Welsh town who starts suffering from depression when he realises his yearning to sing in a Welsh choir, but he doesn't have vocal cords. Ivor the Engine was animated by moving small pieces of cut-out paper.
And they'd edited it all on 16mm. This tiny little editing desk. And they filmed it with this camera.
Oliver used a 16mm Bolex camera, which he converted into a single-frame camera using various bits of Meccano and an electric motor.
So clever, this little stop-motion clicker that they built and added to the camera. They've got a frame counter down here, so they know exactly how many frames they've done. Here's the armatures and the one microphone they used. I am loving the dressing up clothes. I think this should be my future outfit for just general wear and tear. I'm loving the feather. Don't know if that's meant to go at the back or not. To lace or not to lace? That's the question. If you like the exhibits of this museum, come to the Beanie and you can see 'em. That's all I've got to say at this point. What on earth is going on here?
These freaky fragments of stained glass were collected from churches of Antwerp and Amsterdam by Edward Spencer Curling, and they were gifted to the Canterbury Philosophical and Literary Museum in 1829. I'd love to know what these bizarre little glass paintings represent. Wouldn't be 69 cities without a bit of vinyl shopping. A swirl of a kilt from Jimmy Shand and his band.
So I'm stuck inside a charity shop because of this torrential rain, but this is quite a little beautiful little scene out of the door, and this is the original little mosaic coming into the shop. Even when you're stuck in the rain, there's some nice things to see.
I treated myself to pizza and let the rain pass.
That's really good.
It was only later on that I found out the fascinating story of this 13th century Grade 1 listed building and its gargoyles. There's an old apocryphal story that it used to be a brothel, and the distressed gargoyle at one end is a customer before entering, and the happy one at the other is the customer exiting. Now it's a pret a manger, so maybe they should swap them the other way around. That joke is so mean. Pret a manger's food is fine.
Wow, this is pretty spectacular. It's like our stone bow back home, but it's been painted. That's really cool. It's a little bit hilarious. Who buys this stuff? Oh, and corgi toys. So I was hoping to show you Canterbury Cathedral, because I thought if you're coming to Canterbury you've got to see the cathedral. But it's £16 a ticket, which I think is a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, the man said that after 5 o'clock you can come and you can look around the cathedral for free, look around the outside, and if you come at 5:30 you can join for the church service. I might do that, you know, I'm not a particularly churchy person, but yeah, if it saves me 16 quid, you know, hallelujah. Look at those dark clouds, it's not looking good. Now this is so cool. Check it out. This is an original Apple Lisa 2. Then Mac Classic from 1990. Yeah, gradually more and more modern. I recorded most of my albums on one of those. It's very rarely you ever get to see an Apple Lisa. Now, I absolutely love this. I found a castle, but also check out the privies.
A privy is an old word for an outside toilet, usually in someone's back garden.
Down there all the way you got the gents.
But it's also a Middle English word for a private place or inner circle, like the Privy Council to the Queen. It comes from the Old French privé or private, and in turn from the Latin privatus.
Good old castle-y thing. Now I'm looking for St Martin's Church, which is the oldest known church in the English-speaking world. Right, I think I found it.
St Martin's Church is the oldest working church in the English-speaking world, dating back to 597 AD, built in Roman times. 1400 years later, it still welcomes worshippers in its walls, many of those walls dating back to its original construction. It was also the base of St Augustine of Canterbury, not to be confused with St Augustine of Hippo, the first Archbishop of Canterbury, considered to be the Apostle of the English, the man responsible for early Christianity in England, after travelling here in 597 from the continent, probably Italy. He's a big deal, but I don't know much about these things, so I've just found out about him.
They've got some bug hotels here in the graveyard, doing the work of bees and the work of God.
And then this bit was built, that's the year 597, 598.
Wow.
So it's the...
So that's the modern bit, you know?
I mean, only the tower, which is medieval.
Yeah.
The vestry, which is Victorian.
Yeah, yeah.
It was more modern. I mean, they added a bit at the back in medieval times as well, but basically the footprint of the church is pretty much what it was.
That's incredible.
The time
So
of
it's
Augustine.
generally pretty brilliantly preserved then. Like
Oh
it's,
yes. I mean, when you think it's a wall that's been there since the year 600.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know.
And you think Augustine would have been here. He would have touched the wall.
Yeah.
It's a tremendous history.
Queen Bertha or something like that?
Queen Bertha was
Queen Bertha,
she's up in the window there.
Oh, okay.
She was a Christian princess in France, and she married King Ethelbert, who was the King of Kent. And it was Bertha who worshipped here first. And then when Augustine came, Ethelbert invited him to worship with his wife here.
Yeah.
So Augustine worshipped here with Bertha and her retinue. It will say Augustine brought Christianity to Kent. Bertha was already here.
Right. So Queen Bertha, was she a Queen of England?
She was Queen of Kent, so Ethelbert was the King of Kent. In the days when you had separate kingdoms. I think he was connected to the person who was buried at Sutton Hoo. I think that was his nephew.
Somewhere from down there I can hear a Beatles song playing, so maybe we should go and check out who's playing it. So here is the ruins of St. Augustine's Abbey, and it's very, very beautiful. Really love to look around it, but it's £11 to get in, and I am on a budget. Here at 69 Cities, we only believe in bringing you value by showing you the places that are basically free to go to. The rest of them, they may be very good for some people, but if you don't have 100 quid to blow per city you're going to, you're not going to worry too much about the English heritage sites. So this is the disused shopping trolley in which St. Augustine brought Christianity to Kent in. Maybe that bit was for the baby Jesus, who knows?
Where's he going to come out? Oh, is he going to get...
Oh, this looks lush. It'd be lovely to have a nice punt along this river. Wow. Okay, so I've got an update for you. There is no open mic in Canterbury on a Wednesday. I made a mistake. So, I had two options. Either I stay in Canterbury and only do one city, or I go 100 miles to Colchester, playing Colchester tonight, where there are two open mics that are definitely happening, and then drive back tomorrow and try and film the open mic here Thursday night. But that's like a 200-mile drive. It's going to be about £40 in diesel, I think, so it's quite OTT for what it is. You know what, my biggest problem is time, and I have 2 days left to make this, and I think I can do 2 cities instead of just one. So I'm going to give it a try, I'm going to see what I can do, and fingers crossed it works out. We're escaping Canterbury and coming back later to do the open mic tomorrow night, and tonight we're going to go to Colchester to the Bull, which is 94 miles away. So we best get going. The next day I was back in Canterbury after having filmed Colchester. I cycled back into the city through the most beautiful green space, which I later found out was called the Hambrook Marshes. The marsh is a 50-acre wetland close to the city centre, and on a beautiful day like this, it was just the tonic to the stress and intensity of the travel. A huge thank you to all of our GoFundMe backers and Patreons who made these episodes possible. Take me dancing, take me from this place where I can't even breathe. Oh, take me dancing, I've no one to pray to, I'm on my knees. Sail away now, when you sail away let me yours. I am tired of running, tired of screaming out, and tired of being ignored. Next I stumbled across the Westgate Gardens, a stunning public space by the river, where locals were enjoying the kiss of the sun. This tree is absolutely amazing. This trunk is so fat.
The star of the show for me was this spectacular oriental plane tree. At 200 years old, it's one of the 70 ancient trees which are in the Queen's green canopy to mark the Queen's Jubilee. The astoundingly beautiful garden, along with the Tower House, was gifted to the city in 1936 by Stephen and Catherine Williamson under a deed requiring that the space is preserved for a public place for the benefit of Canterbury's residents. And the occasional travelling musician, of course.
This is absolutely incredible. So this is Canterbury Cathedral made out of fudge from Rolly's Fudge Pantry. So this is the famous Leaning House.
Canterbury's Leaning House was believed to have been built by a Huguenot refugee called Alderman Sabine in the early 1600s. In the 19th century, an attempt to renovate the building with new fireplaces led to a structural failure of the chimney stack, and the building began to lean. But in testament to the quality of the original carpentry, it's still standing 400 years after it was built. On the front of the bookshop reads a quote from Charles Dickens' David Copperfield, which reads, "A very old house bulging over the road, leaning forward trying to see who was passing on the narrow pavement below." Charles Dickens never lived in Canterbury, but he included many of its buildings in David Copperfield, and it's believed this quotation is about this building.
I love this tiny little stained glass window and this little gargoyle person. The colours are just beautiful. This gorgeous door and windows. Oh, we saw these in the Beanie, so there were some Rupert annuals, and I was wondering what that was about. They were just part of the exhibition, but it says, Mary Tortle, the creator of Rupert the Bear, was born in Palace Street in 1874 and remained a resident of Canterbury throughout her whole life. Her works have now sold over 50 million copies internationally.
Next up, I found my way to open mic at the Thomas Beckett pub, hosted by the brilliant Dave Fudge. I believe this is one of his original songs. Jeremy Satchwell is accompanying him on guitar. Links to the raw footage from tonight are available in the video's description.
But I gotta remember that the dream that you're searching for sometimes comes down to guys at your door. Yeah, thank you. And the yearning's bad. Yeah, the yearning's bad. And it never really goes away. I think about you every day. Oh yeah, the yearning's bad. Yeah, the yearning's bad. And I'm feeling like it's eating me. Even in the sky up above. Oh yeah, the yearning's bad. Yeah, the yearning's bad. Yeah, the yearning's bad. Yeah, the yearning's bad. Nothing left to see. I think about you every day. Who you feel matters out. Taking me higher and higher. Words like a veil. Floating the other mail. I believe in love. I believe in the sky up above. Cause the ending's pale. Yeah, the ending's pale. be. Cheers, thank you very much. Mr. Jed Satchel there on guitar.
Next up, NJ Parkin shared with us this beautiful original love song.
When the music plays on 6, and you're lying next to me, sit down and talk with me. Tell me everything you like. What a beautiful day today with you. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel when we go for a walk tonight, and I hold you close to me. When the music plays on 6, and you're lying next to me, you make me feel so warm inside. I know you're the only one for me. For me. Thank you very much. The show's
Kieran Stone of the band Broken Boats played us this stunning original song, which has been in my head for days while editing this episode.
Oh, I heard your love. Yeah, I heard your love. I had your love like a ribbon wrapped around me. I kept it close, but it's gone. I had it tied on to my wrist, and I slipped, and it drifted away out of my reach. Henrietta, can you hear me? Henrietta, can you hear me? Oh, Henrietta, hurry home for dinner. I laid up the table in a beautiful manner. Henrietta, come down from there. You're just too high, remember you can't fly. Henrietta, hurry home for dinner. I laid up the table just the way that you like. Oh, oh. I put the flowers in the jar. Oh, and I put one in your hair. You said leave it there. You said leave it there. I had your love. Oh, I had your love. I had it tied on to my wrist, but I slipped and it drifted away out of my reach. Henrietta, come down from there. You're just too high, remember you can't fly. Henrietta, hurry home for dinner. I laid up the table in a beautiful manner. Henrietta, hurry home for dinner. I laid up the table just the way that you like. Oh, oh. I put the flowers in the jar. Oh, and I put one in your hair. You said we'll leave it there. You said we'll leave it there. Henrietta, can you hear me? Am I fading out? Henrietta, it's a long time without. Henrietta, can you hear me? Am I fading
it's a long time without you. One more for you.
Toby Wolfe and Misha Kambabe Fard duetted this incredible piece, which I think is an original.
I was always so outspoken, pull my heart upon my sleeve. Now I've become a token of my heart's disease. And all I ever asked for was nothing at all. And all I ever gave you was everything and more. Nothing ever accepted, and what was being said. And all you had to do was love me instead. And all we had to do was lie to each other. And all we had to do was lie to ourselves. Do-do, do-do, Thank you very much.
This is another gorgeous original from Toby Wolfe.
Piece of paper in the sky. I wonder what you are. Letter to an ex-lover. Fan mail to a movie star. Oh, I'm just a child with these thoughts that I have. Oh, I'm just a child. Need you to hold my hand. Easily, you could just be for me. And everyone else, let's see you too. Easily, you could just be for me. Don't you know that I love you? Don't you know that I love you?
This is a song I wrote myself. It's called Butterflies.
Stu and Ian Robertson put a smile on our faces with this unique and unusual song called Butterflies.
I'm a wounded bird. I can fly no more. My feathers have fallen to the ground.
30 years. There you go.
just a wounded bird, staring up at my brothers and sisters as they fly free. I wish to die. But I'm glad you think about me from time to time. I still think about you every time I watch the butterflies die. I watch the butterflies die. I watch the butterflies die. I'm a beach whale, stranded on the sand, taking my last breath and eating crustaceans. Woo! Just a beached whale, slowly waiting to die, expanding full of air, being prodded by environmental scientists. But I'm glad you think about me from time to time.
That's what you want, but what do you get?
I still think about you every time I watch butterflies die. I watch butterflies die. I watch the butterflies die. I'm a lonely dog, lost in the city at night, on the coldest night of the year. Just a lonely puppy dog with only 3 legs, looking for shelter and food. I find some rat poison. I don't know what it is. I taste it. It tastes good. But I'm glad you think about me from time to time. I still think about you every time I watch a movie. The pretty girl dies. I watch the pretty girl die. I watch the pretty girls die. I watch the pretty girls die. I watch the pretty girls die. Thank you very much.
And this is Geoffrey Chaucer, writing his Canterbury Tales. I guess that's them.
Give it up, please, for Sam!
Next up was my chance to have a crack at entertaining the Thomas Beckett, and I tried this one that I don't play live so much. It's called Sexy Baby Blues. I had a real blast, and it seemed to go down well.
I met my baby in a Wilkinson store. Got in a squabble over washing powder. Her eyes they twinkled and she gave me a smile. Our lips collided in the furnishings aisle. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. My baby's smart and she will go pretty far. She likes to smoke me like a Cuban cigar. My pretty baby send me kisses FedEx. My pretty baby going to make me flex. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. My pretty baby blue. My pretty baby blue, 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 my pretty baby blue. One room apartment is becoming grand. My clothes are dirty, yes, I'm hanging in rags. I work all day and I got nothing to say. My pretty baby makes it all okay. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. My pretty baby blue, my pretty baby blue, my pretty baby blue. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Dave and Jeremy got up with me for a rock and roll jam, and the pub came to life dancing to these classic tunes.
Used to carry his guitar in a girly sack, zipping to the trees about the railroad track. Well, engineer Moses will air the shade, turn to the rhythm with the driver's fade. The people passing by would stop and say, "My, how that little country boy can play." Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Johnny, go. Take it away, Jazz.
Any recommendations on the high sale?
Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go.
Tom Dean shared his powerful and moving blues voice with us, with Jeremy backing him up on guitar.
I need someone's hand to lead me through the night. I need someone's hold and squeeze me tight. I need some lips to feel next to mine. So why don't you give it up? Bring it home to me. Write it on a piece of paper, baby. So it could be read to me. Tell me that you love me. Stop driving me mad. No, because I need your love so bad. I need your soft voice and talk to me at night. I don't want you to worry, baby. I know we can make everything alright. Listen to my plea. Baby, bring it to me. Because I need your love so bad.
It was great, yeah. I will follow you on.
Cool.
So this song is about girls in Newcastle. It's my homage to the women of Newcastle. It's called Dressed Up Like It's Summer. Here we go.
It feels only right for me to give the last word from Canterbury to Dave Fudge. Linked below, I've compiled all of Dave's full performance from tonight. There's a well of beautiful music from this much missed gentleman. Thank you, Dave.
To see the world taste sweeter through the pattern of a glass. That's when I first saw her. Saw a little Johnny Nails. When it's morning down rain, here comes the snow again. She don't pay any bother. She put on her best clever, 'cause she's always dressed up like it's summer. She's always dressed up like it's summer. I wish that she was mine. She'd be under the table every time. Tomorrow she's getting well, but tonight she's in my bed. 'Cause she's always dressed up like it's summer. She's always dressed up like it's summer. She's dressed like it's summer, like it's summer, like it's summer. Well, yeah, she's dressed like it's summer, like it's summer, like it's summer. Well, yeah, she's dressed like it's summer, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cheers, thank you very much. We're caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Do you love me? Too much, baby. Cheers, thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. Thank you and good night.